This is Stepping Stones lesson 3.11. We are still working with perimeter, and we're working with that rule that we worked on in 3.10 to calculate the perimeter of rectangles. It says the length is 45 yards and the width is 25 yards. It says Vincent calculated the perimeter like this. P equals perimeter. P equals 2 times length plus 2 times width. So 2 times 45 plus 2 times 25 equals 90 plus 50 equals 140. Down here it says, what does L and W represent? But since you just heard me say it out loud, they represent length and width. What steps did he follow and how many steps did it take him to calculate the perimeter? So it took him, including him naming what the P stands for, it took him 5 steps. Over here, it says, is there a more efficient way to calculate the perimeter? You can add the length and the width first and then multiply the sum by 2. So instead of multiplying each one by 2 and then adding the products together, we can add the length and width and then multiply by 2, and that will give us the same answer as up here. So complete these to calculate the perimeter of each rectangle. So it says P equals 2 times 25 plus 2 times 13. Those are our length and width. So 2 times 25 is going to equal 50. 2 times 13 is going to give me 26. So my perimeter is 76 yards. Go ahead and do B on your own. Each step is lined up for you, so this one should be pretty simple. Number 2 says complete these to calculate the perimeter of each rectangle. So now we're going to move into that other strategy. So instead of multiplying the length times 2 and the width times 2 and then adding them together, we're just going to start by adding 45 plus 30, which gives me 75, and multiplying that number by 2. Whoa. To get 150. Go ahead and do B on your own. Number 3 says calculate the perimeter of each rectangle, show your thinking. So you can use whatever strategy works best for you. I like to add the length and width and then multiply by 2 because it's pretty quick and requires me to not do as many steps, which leaves less room for mistakes. So I'm first going to add 27 plus 25, which gives me 52. And then I'm going to multiply that by 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 5 is 10. So my perimeter is 104. Go ahead and do B and do whatever strategy works for you. You can add all 4 sides. You can multiply each side by 2 and add the products. You can add the sides and then multiply by 2. They will all get you to the correct answer. Step ahead says color the circle besides each rule that you could use to calculate the perimeter of the rectangle. So there may be more than one correct answer, so be aware of that when you look. And see if all of these will help you calculate the perimeter of a rectangle. Remember all the strategies that we've been learning the last couple days. So go ahead and do that, and then we will be done.